Hello my fellow freedom builders and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video we're going to have a look at the swing trading portfolio. I have some new candidates for you, and if you have been watching my videos about the MyStockScanner, you know that we have got a watch list area here where well, we can either find it here in the front. I have my YouTube swing trading candidates. I've chosen that as a favorite, or we can go in here and see what we have on the watch lists here. So if we take a quick jump down to portfolios first, and we are looking at the Building Freedom portfolio, you can see that right now we are outperforming the S&P 500. That is of course because the drop that has been in S&P 500, and you might say, yeah, that's a bit of a cheap background to be outperforming on, but this is exactly what I have been predicting in all my videos since we started back in the end of May here. I said, well, while the market is going up like a rocket, it is a bit hard for us to outperform because we are rarely exposed 100% of our money into the portfolio here. However, as I've said, when the market will have some sort of a correction, a dip down, we might actually catch up and outperform. And that is exactly what has happened now. That is what my experience tells me over many years of investing that will happen if you're using this sort of swing trading. Now, as you can see here, we are right now at a total return of 4.06%. That is a CAGR of just around 12%, which is not too bad. That will probably go up as well if the market behaves fairly well. The S&P is at 3.29%, so it's not that we are massively outperforming, and this can shift back and forth. But what I'm looking at mostly is something like the Sharpe ratio. I made a video about that a while back, where we are looking at the return compared to the volatility. And our Sharpe ratio is 0.9. That will get above 1 at some point again. But right now we are at 0.9 and the market is at 0.48. So we are basically twice as good. We have almost double the numbers in Sharpe. And the same in the Sortino. We also a bit over double. Sortino, if you recall it, is the compound annual growth rate, or our return on the portfolio, divided by the downside volatility. These numbers are a bit different. I tend to look mostly at the Sortino ratio. Anyway, our max drawdown is 2.66%. The market is roughly at 6% right now, and we have a lot lower volatility. So all in all, I am very satisfied. And as you can see here, we still have the Delta Airlines. That one is causing me a bit of trouble. You could say minus 11%. Should I have sold it since it is a swing trading portfolio? Yes, I might. I could have done that. However, it is at a very strong resistance area, so I am seeing if I can keep it in there, but otherwise I'll sell it. But it's also good for you to see that this is not a magic formula. It's not a holy grail that never have a single loser. Of course we have losers. We just need to have more winners, and the winners will be a bit larger than the losers on average. We're still having Meta in here, and we are having Caterpillar. Alright, so let's have a look at the watch list. What is on the plate today? We have them here. We have AutoNation, Group 1 Automotive, Hewlett-Packard, and Penske Automotive Group. And that is something I have seen lately, that the different auto companies are actually doing fairly well on our different scanners. We are right now working on a new screener for the platform, and that is where you can actually come in and screen for sectors and industry groups that have momentum, that are going up in overall stock scores, and so on and so forth. So we're looking very much forward to introducing that in a few weeks to all of you. But let's have a look at the stocks of the day. As you can see over here in TradingView, we have the Meta here, still doing fairly okay. It is in the lower part of the regression channel, and we won't take much more. If it starts to turn down from here, it has made a new significant lower high, so I would definitely kick it out then. Then we have the Delta Airlines that I bought up here, has turned down. So as you can see, it is still at a reasonable level, but it shouldn't get much more down. The TPI is indicating that we should be moving upwards, but let's see what happens. And then we have the Caterpillar, which is definitely still in a nice uptrend, far away from the last top here, so nothing wrong with this uptrend. The stocks today we have a Group 1 automotive here, and by the way, when we are looking at, let's find it in here, the GPI here, and we are looking at the TPI chart. As you can see, several of the stocks today I have actually chosen from the triple green. It's not a screen yet in here, but it will soon be. I've had some quite good success with picking swing trades also. As you know, I'm looking for a green overall long-term trend. And then I have been looking for a light red here on the TPI because it indicates an oversold accumulation area, and then I'm waiting for the green here. So I could have bought the GPI, the Group 1 automotive here. I could have bought that one just around here the other day. But right now, if we take a look at it, we are at a triple green screen here. So if this one has a fairly okay green day, then it could definitely be a buy. Right now, it's only on a watch list. I haven't bought it yet, but it might just come. Then we have the alternation. That is also, as you can see, you can draw a simple trend line or whatever. Doesn't have to be too exact here, but there's a trend line here. And we could also take the regression channel. That will be very wide because we have some large swings, but we are in the lower end of a regression channel. As you remember, the regression channel is an automated statistical tool. There is a regression line here in the middle and then 2 standard deviations on each side. So again, a reasonable good green day and alternation could get in here. As far as I recall, that is also a triple green. Let's just have a quick look at the TPI chart here. Yes, that is also a triple green screen. This one is a very long sideways channel, so I would like it maybe to break up a bit through the top of this one. But I'll have a look at it from day-to-day basis and you can see what I'm doing with it. Then we have the Hewlett-Packard. The Hewlett-Packard is definitely in a nice uptrend here, has broken up through some very heavy resistance here and is right now around bouncing here. So there is a reasonable swing trade. Even if you only believe that it will go up to the top here, that will still be a 5-6% uptick in the stock. And the last one is the Penske Automotive Group, I think it is pronounced. As you can see, also a very, very nice trend. And as you know, if you have followed my previous videos, what I am looking for is this long-term trend. Of course, I am looking for the long-term green trend here in our TPI chart, and either the light red and then turning green on the daily, or I'm looking for a triple green here coming in all at once, which means that the Penske is just about where it should be. I am looking for being able to draw a regression channel like this, a good long uptrend here, with then preferably, not necessarily, but being in the lower part of the regression channel. Regression channel is just a regression line plus minus 2 standard deviations if you know a bit about statistics. And then I'm looking for a good green day. We got that here. We have a resistance, or sorry, a support area down here on the weekly chart, but we also have one here on the daily. So can we get a good upward movement here, for instance, today or tomorrow? Then the PAG is definitely something to look at. So, and as I mentioned, we have the watch list. You have access to the YouTube Swing Trading Candidate, so you can go in here. You can also, everyone, as far as I recall, have access to the Building Freedom portfolio stats here. So it's not like it's a live signal service, so you shouldn't expect me to put my trades in there the second I take them. If I take a trade during the day, it'll probably only be posted in there sometimes after the market closes. So don't expect it to be a complete live tracking of what I'm doing, but it is something to give you a good picture of what is actually happening in the portfolio. And we will probably come up with more portfolios that you can follow on different strategies. So that's all for now. I hope you really enjoy the MyStockScanner platform. If you haven't tested it yet, there's a link to the platform below. Right now, everything is free. At some point, there will be some of it being put behind a paywall. But for now, we are just improving the platform every week. We are coming up with some very nice things, as I mentioned, the screener and a ton of other features. So we're just building on, and thank you for all your good ideas and suggestions out there. That really helps us build the platform that you would like to use in your day-to-day investing. So that's all for now, and I will probably make a video more today about the situation in China and United States with the debt ceiling. But until next time, take care of yourself and your money out there, and I'll speak to you again shortly. Bye.